Hey everyone, welcome back to some more DinoDarenGaming. It has been 10 months or so since my last video. I'd like to start off by apologizing to my subscribers for the long delay between my last video and this video. It's been a bit of a project getting my new space set up for recording. I had to convert a garage over to basically a man cave, so I had to put in a bunch of insulation and put up some walls and a ceiling and do some new lighting and insulation. I said insulation twice. I didn't do it twice. I did do the walls twice because it's a big do-it-yourself project, and doing it myself I did a few things wrong and had to redo them. This wall behind me used to be a big garage door, which I sealed, walled off, drywalled, painted this nice green color, and then I put these new posters up that I like. We got some Warhammer, some Cyberpunk, some more Cyberpunk, and Mass Effect. And I think I need to get one for this space up in here to kind of fill that. Eventually I might push forward so I can get some more nerd swag in the background there over my shoulders. I got some Lego builds that I like to show off and whatnot, so I keep looking at them like you can see them, but you can't. Anyways, yes, it's been a long time. I'm really sorry about all that, but I am excited to get back into this. I will be resuming with Death Stranding 2. Since it's been such a long time, I did restart the game and played up to the point where I left off in the last video 10 months ago, because the story is so bonkers that I couldn't remember what happened. And even having played or replayed the beginning, I still don't really know what the heck's going on. So anyways, I'm glad to be back. Thank you all for being so patient. Again, I apologize that it took me so long, but we're here, we're back. I will be continuing on with Death Stranding 2. I will be doing Throwback Thursdays. I might take a week or two before I get back into those. Crafter Day Saturday is still going to be an intermittent thing depending on the games that I play. But yeah, I'm excited to get going. So here we go. Okay, so just so everybody knows, this is my third attempt at getting going again with recording. First attempt, I forgot to hit record. Loser. So yeah, I recorded a bunch. I think that one was only... Anyways, I recorded without hitting the record button. So what I did in that video was, I believe, some of the same stuff I did towards the end of the last video that I played, because I restarted the game because it's been 10 months or more and I had no clue what was going on anymore, so I decided to restart and play up to the point where I left off. So my first attempt was kind of an overlap of where I left off before and into a little bit of new stuff, but like I said, didn't hit the record button. Second attempt, which was last night, I played 2 hours of the game and went to edit the video together and realized that I had no game audio, which hopefully, let's check. I think I got good game audio this time around, hopefully. I'm just gonna check something. Yeah. Looks like I have game audio coming through there. It's coming through. Yeah. So anyways, there was that. I played up to a boss fight. So I contemplated for this video just reloading from where I started for the last video, but there was quite a bit of just me running around delivering packages and stumbling, as Sam is apt to do. So what I decided is I'm going to reload hopefully right before the boss fight. Which would be right here. So I'm going to reload this. So basically what I did last video is I completed a couple missions, I unlocked a skeleton, battle skeleton, which I'm wearing, the gold one right there. You can see. I unlocked a couple new shotguns. One's got a grenade launcher. Never got a chance to use it. Might try it. Excuse me. Might try it today. And yeah, ended up running to where I'm about to run to right now, which is a boss fight. So this cutscene slash boss fight that's coming up right away, I've already seen, unfortunately. So there's that. And yeah, after that, we will carry on from where I left off. And it looks like I got good game audio, good mic audio, everything's recording. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being patient. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here, but here we go with some more Death Stranding 2. I wanted to upgrade this power generator, I think. So let's do that. I think I can do that. Let's just take all of their crystals and 400 metals. Yeah, I don't need to see this. I'm gonna try not to compulsively skip the dialogue for when I'm delivering packages, but the scenes where he's like dropping the barrels in or the boxes, whatever, into the receptacle, I'll probably just skip all that because it's the same thing every time. So let's do that. See, like this, I'll skip that. I don't need to see that. And then we will put some metals in. Skippy. I'm also going to have a little drinky jerky. Get my stamina back up now. What I had? Oh yeah, my bike's down here. Right. Don't think I did anything else here. Let's just... Yeah. Music player. Oh, so one of the delivery guys, what do you call them? I can't think of the word for him right now. Not squatter. Anyways, one of the stations I unlocked was he was a musician, and I thought maybe it was a musician from the first game. It was not, but he apparently knows the musician from the first game, so there's that. So this is the one I'm on. I'm going to investigate the tar pits. I opened up a mine, so you can put chiral crystals into the mine, and you get a limited number of whatever the material that mine is. I think in this case it was ceramics. So that was cool. And what else did I do? Oh, so there was like a communications jammer thingy that these bandits had. So I went in there with my sniper rifle, which I am enjoying. Do like the sniper rifle. So I went in there, lit them up, and deactivated the jammer. And now we're doing this. So unfortunately, there was a little bit of missed content in there, but nothing too major story oriented. Oh yeah, let's check in this. Take out 4 brigands. Build a generator to help us defend ourselves. Do I want to do this now? I kind of do. And this is over by where I'm going. Okay, so let's play some Maka. Play some Maka. Oh, one thing I did want to do is just set, because my computer's way off into the corner there. I can't really see it very well from here. And so I'm just gonna throw on a little timer here so I can kind of keep track of how long this is running. I'm thinking with this game I'm going to be doing 2-hour videos just because it is probably a longer game. And I don't want 1,000 videos dedicated to one game. They'll just be longer videos. Okay, so first things first. my bicycle. Which I was hoping would be charged. It is not. Excuse me. Oh, I'm awfully burpy. I apologize. I got some new hats, apparently. Some new boots, apparently. Anyways. Nope. Oh, man, I just played last night. I'm already forgot what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to do a power generator.
Hell yeah.
Let it charge my bike up a little bit. That's good enough. Let's dismantle. I love that you can pick stuff up while riding the bike. That is so handy. Alright, charge that battery up. Thank you. So, I need a... I really, for this little brigand side quest, I'm going to use the sniper rifle. Because I enjoy it. I also need... one of these. You know what? I'll make two. Just in case. Alright. Sam is ready. So auto range my stuff. I'm gonna be fighting some brigands right first thing, so I'm gonna make sure that my... See, so I got this lightweight shotgun, grenade pistol, and this heavy-duty shotgun with a grenade launcher. That's cool. I can't wait to try that. Just going to equip this.
A word of warning, Sam.
So
that sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor.
Yeah, I know.
Meaning it will make considerable noise when fired.
I know.
Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
That's where I need to take out full rings. So let's mark that with the thingy. Nope. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Just checking the old mapperoo here. Okay, so let's follow the river. Oh, wait, I can take the road. Okay, well, let's do that then. That'll be much easier. Pretty sure I dealt with all the bozos in this camp already, so I'm going to deal with that for the moment, anyways. How much wider the roads are in this. Get to some higher ground here. There. Oh boy. Run, 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 Sam. Get him down or not? Seems like it is. Where's the other guy? There he is. Alright. Enemy base neutralized. Nice. Alright. Metals. see what's in there. Let me see what's in their crate here. Metals. Well, that was easy. Ish. It's not.
Everything seems to be in the right place.
Great job, Sam.
Head out now or wait till it's full?
Should have taken that.
All right.
Metals from that.
Good charge.
Okay. So now. Yeah. Right. Okay. Boss fight time. I'm really sorry I screwed all that up. Can I turn slightly into the game? Sorry. Yeah. What do I need for this chunk of road, I wonder? Not a lot. 150 metals, 160 something else. What is that? Ceramics. Okay. You know what? Nah, I'll do that. Oh. It's right here.
Gotta stretch my legs.
See if there's any like metals nearby. Let's go see what that is. Nice. Whew. You know what? I like this game. You don't it gives you back. Sorry, what I was trying to say is if you have too much materials for the roads, it looks like it gives it back the extras, probably in the nearest denomination. That's really cool. I like that. However, I am going to... Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna load those onto the bike. And I'm going to get the heavy machine gun ready here. Roads are a lot cheaper in this game too. At least so far.
Nearly at our destination. You see anything suspicious? Credentials verified. Welcome, sir.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Just going to, because I don't need this right now. And I don't need this right now.
That usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have seen this part already. This is so cool, though. Look at that. That's awesome. This fucking guy.
Well, now, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you. when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. So now what, you just lugging that coffin up? Pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Luke.
What are you saying?
Huh? Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me?
This fucking mask is cool.
Rough and tumble methods. I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
This is fucking awesome. Sorry you don't get my first time reaction to this, because I was like, what the fuck? They really upped their game in the boss battle category.
Cruelty or collaboration?
I choose
Eternal
violence.
choice. Let's put him to the test.
It's a hell of an entrance, I gotta say. Oh, okay, yeah. Sam, get your gun out. That's not the gun I want. God damn it. I wanted this thing. Yeah, that's. Yep.
What a hit! Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt. Nice one! That one seems to have done some damage.
Yeah, I kind of figured this fight out fairly quickly. Butt slam. Sam, if you could run a little faster, that'd be great. Oh, I'm on the edge of the fucking map here. That's great. Reload. Faster, reload, please. Butt slam. Oh, of course I ran into fucking... Yeah, that's
Oh boy,
nice.
that must hurt.
Oh god.
Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark.
run, 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 run. Ooh, that was close. Oh, what are you doing, Sam? Thank you. Shit, that ammo. Let's try.
Nice one. That one seems to have done some damage.
Yeah, right in the face.
That was amazing, Sam.
Thank
Great
you,
work.
thank you.
Now let's get this place on the chiral network.
Just gonna wait for this water to clear and then I'm gonna get my back. Whew. Okay. Sam's a little dirty. Oops. Where am I going? This way.
Welcome, Sam.
Your name is Sam, isn't it?
That's right.
We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation.
Nice.
You're
I got
barely
a
out of
B
breath.
on my first time trying that. I got
Doubt
jacked
another
up.
quarter could hold their own half as well. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Ooh, Sammy needs a shower. Yay! Dropkick Sam.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
No problem.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia.
So now that I got this
resolve
going,
situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new plate gate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
Metal Gear.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, I'm just going to recycle some shite. Let's recycle that. Recycle that. Shotgun. I do like the shotgun with the grenade launcher. It's very handy. Okay, let's do that. Small bike. I'll keep that. Recycle, recycle, recycle. There we go. Repair vehicle.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
That's cool.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
Yep.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right.
Sorry about that.
I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Okay, I said this on my first attempt, but those hand thingies she's got around her neck are freaking me out a little bit.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare.
It's a little weird that he sleeps with Doll Man, but what do you do? I do like that they gave Doll Man that like almost stop motion-y kind of movement to him.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope. Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
I like that they added fast travel where you can actually take your gear with you. That's handy. Sam, I heard you're able to take on standard orders now. We've actually been looking for someone who might be able to help out with a few. They're starting to pile up. If you ever need to come out this way, it'd be great. Thanks for building the generator, Sam. Just know knowing it's there puts my mind at ease. I sincerely hope you'll never have to use it, though. That was some fine work, Sam. I was watching you in action from a safe distance, of course. You moved well, and you're only going to get better from here on out. You're going to be a combat expert before you know it. Take a look at this. See those weird mouse-like creatures hauling that container? They snuck into my shelter and helped themselves to my stuff. Turns out it wasn't a human that had been stealing from me after all. I don't really know what's going on here, but be careful, alright? New feature, default equipment. You can now choose what tools and fieldware to equip by default. Navigate to them and press R3. It will then be selected first whenever the menu is open. Oh. Okay. Thanks for taking care of those brigands, Sam. Now the observatory can continue its good work. We'll keep an eye on the local environment, and we'll try to find out more about the plate gate, too. Use an ammo container. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I'm caught up. And new one. We haven't been able to make any deliveries for a while because of the BTs and brigands. Sorry about that, but the porter who came through the plate gate and made it all the way to F1 has brought Australia onto the chiral network, so we're finally able to resume deliveries. Feel free to send your orders. Oh, comments. We really owe you everything to... Oh, yeah, it has to think in that person someday. Oh, there's comments here. Oh, and if you look under the people section of the corpus, you'll find info on everyone you've crossed paths with. There's a lot to gain by staying informed, so be sure to check it out from time to time. If someone's profile happens to catch your eye, maybe you could take on some orders from their facility. Check under orders. Okay. I don't know. I'm just liking for the sake of liking. What are the comments? Do you think this might be a result of the anomalies in the local environment? I've heard of mule syndrome causing people to steal cargo, but I didn't know it could affect animals. I don't know what's causing it, but those little buggers aren't getting into my shelter, I can tell you that much. We need to be careful, that's for sure. Those things are dangerous. Definitely best to keep your distance. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to remember that equipment thing. Let's see what Dollman's got to say.
You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position. That masked man, that was Higgs, wasn't it? I had no idea he commanded such terrible powers.
Pardon me?
To summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the tar currents, too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup.
Sorry.
Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. Ah, yes. The brigands object to virtually all forms of change. Which begs the question of how they managed to get their hands on that disruptor device, or chiral jammer, doesn't it?
That's the thing I was talking about earlier.
Come to think of it, apparently you can create your own custom playlist for the music player. If you have any recommendations, I'm all ears, Sam.
Alright. Got that.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
But what makes you think you have a choice?
Alright, let's see what we got.
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point
that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up west Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail.
Cool.
As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
I was going to anyways. $4,800 special alloys. Holy shit, talking much.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
What is this? A shallow beach where scattered sandbars form a path. Porters have reportedly been attacked by a group of Cairo creatures in this area. Okie dokie. Well, let's... Cairo creatures, so I need a weapon or two.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Okay, let's put those... okay, so let's go... Why? Cargo exceeds the capacity. Really? Okay, I'm gonna fabricate one. Oh, I'm also going to... Fires MP bullets effective against any target. I do like this shotgun, so I think I'm gonna take that. And... probably do... assault rifle? Sure. I have a skeleton already.
Floating carriers can be loaded with cargo.
Yeah, I got that. I'm just gonna... There we go. That looks better. Okay, so we got that, we got that. I think we're ready. Let's see, I got a bunch of points here now, don't I? 95. Nice. Aim assist. When aiming a firearm, the targeting reticle will automatically center on an enemy within range. I don't really need that. As much as that last battle. Allows Sam's active skeleton to automatically adjust his posture, making it harder for him to lose balance. A temporary override of the skeleton's control algorithms has allowed its movement to be optimized. I do like that. What is this one? Sharing boost. Increase the number of objects from... Emergency vehicle charger. I think I like that one. What's this one? Timefall generator. Recharges Sam's battery during periods of timefall. Its design is based... Oh, that's also good. PCC flood warnings. I think I'm going to take this emergency charge one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know, I don't use the route simulator because I just prefer to sometimes just wing it. Giant octopus was weird. Yes, I recovered the wreckage of the mech from Higgs summoned and shared the data with Drawbridge. It's really weird. It's like it's not a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. What the hell is it? Well, that's why we gave it to you. Looks like it's got tar inside. Is that what powers it? How is it controlled? So many mysteries. Here's hoping our combined efforts can unravel them. Huh. I don't know. Why does it... I don't know. 80. Let's repair a couple roads quick. So what do I need there? 80 metals, 100 ceramics. Okay.
This site onto the chiral network. Perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Maybe later. What did I say? 80 and 100 metals. Ceramics. That's chemicals. 80. Alright. Didn't see you there. Please. think I grabbed the wrong combination. Yep. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe not. Ceramics. Damn it. Ah, fine. Such a waste. Should have wrote it down. Okay. Try this again.
Stretch my legs.
Nice. Another road complete. Okay, so that takes us giving orders to the hold X while viewing the map to chart a course for the DHV Magellan. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to
commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
see what happens. Well, that's a cliff. Press this one. Okay.
Earthquake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
I don't know if I should go across that. Doesn't look like water to me. Let's try the other sandbar. You know what? Fuck the sandbar. Let's just skirt around here. Oh, this is a sandbar. I don't know if I can make it across there with the bike. It's yellow. Well, let's do this then. Let's go... Nope, not offload. Ah, not offload. I didn't know you could take the whole backpack off. That is cool. Let's offload that. Put that into the carrier. Also put this into the carrier. And might as well put this into the carrier. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, I could ride my bike across that. Easy. There's something going on in the water over there. What the fuck is that? What the? No creature. Okay. I don't know what that is. Whoops. Okay, grenade launchers do good work to that. I'll have to remember that. Cool. bike behind for no reason. Bunch of shit stuff over here and over there. This might be faster if I just do it this way. Why is there a timefall rainbow happening? Look at all those mines.
Almost there.
Small cattle crystal down here. Alright, well, I'll worry about the rest of it later. Monorail, cool. That's why I'm dumb. Let's go. Controls for sprinting. Yeah, toggle for sprinting for sure. I'm so dumb.
Let's get a move on.
That's why I've been wondering why this skeleton has been going so slow lately.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Alright.
Decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Resin special alloys. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. I guess that's why there's so many chiral crystals outside the building. Holy Moses, that is a lot of materials.
Very
Okay,
good,
so
Sam.
let's
Now-
go. Whoops. Load the monorail with cargo and vehicles, or get on board yourself. The monorail can also be dispatched from this terminal. Cool. I don't have my vehicle with me. Let's... Any floating carriers currently will be detached if you board the monorail. If you'd like to bring the floating carrier and cargo to the monorail, carry it in your hands and place it in the container. Okay. Let's... Here. Let's go for a monorail ride. Haha! Cool! That's awesome. Holy shit, you can load a lot of... You can jump down? I feel like that's gonna do some damage.
Just look at that view!
I'm gonna get my bike. Oh shit. That mistakes were made. Okay. For sure there'd be... some fall damage there, but I guess not.
Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker.
Nice.
Cargo can be delivered via the terminal.
So can I use the monorail from here, or... maybe not. Cool. I like that.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome.
Hell
With it
yeah.
back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought.
Nice.
Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Ooh, truck. Pickup off-roader. Delivery truck with a large carrying capacity is capable of traveling great distances. Bigger pieces of cargo can be placed in the rear shelf, while a backpack and smaller pieces of cargo can be placed behind the seats. Both areas are covered by a roof. protecting the cargo from timefall and enemy attacks. Nice. To allow large firearms and grenades to be used while inside the vehicle, its seats have been elevated and opened up. One-handed weapons can be used while driving. For the benefit of users who wish to enhance and tailor their pickup off-roaders to suit their individual style, the vehicle has been fitted with generic expansion units and weapon sockets that allow for customization. Its security measures will not allow the use of unauthorized weapons. Although the pickup off-roader has a large battery, it will drain very quickly when in water, so be careful. The battery will recharge automatically during sunny or cloudy weather. You can also recharge the battery using a generator or storing the vehicle in a garage. Electrical attacks will short-circuit the pickup off-roader, rendering the turn. Oh! Cool. Oh, look at all these. I don't need to read all these. That would take too fucking long. I just like clearing all the... Is there a mark all as red? No. There we go. Very cool. Okay.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright,
Battery
we'd like
unit.
you to have this.
Nice. Some more points.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice. Extended like window. Yeah. Faster order preparation reduces the time standard orders spend on standby. Okay. Don't know what that means.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Nice. Glasses.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
Are there any
Sure.
other?
The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And
Makes
with
sense.
the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage.
Until
If you
now.
happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about.
Oh, I'll be doing that. Pickup off-roader.
Ah, it's a large four-wheel drive vehicle. Boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary.
That's
You
cool.
can customize it quite a bit too. Attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
All right, I'll be seeing you.
We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou.
Oh.
Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
All right.
Order
Yes.
complete. Well done.
Olivia Westbury. The monorail's back in business. My dreams come true. We can use the monorail to transport huge quantities of cargo and materials, even vehicles. This is just the first step, though. If we keep restoring this continent's transport network, people and goods will soon be zipping around again just like they used to. Cool. Cool. I like it.
Vehicle customization services now available.
Cool. Alrighty. So instead of having different trucks with different levels of battery, you just make your own batteries. That's kind of neat. I like it. Sorry, this game takes place in Australia. If I speak with an Australian accent, which I'm not saying I'm good at, I just might try it from time to time. I apologize to any Australians that might be watching. The hand things are creeping me out. Please put them away.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
Dollman is also creeping me out. Where the fuck did you come from?
About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal.
I remember.
And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility.
It's twins?
By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
What does that mean?
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I think there's probably more to it than that.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
What's the dream tonight, Sam? Oh, nothing. Yeah, let's sleep till morning. Fuck it. Just... I wish I could do that. Wake up in the morning and just be like, nope. Not today.
Seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Moby Dick. I see it. Okay. Every time I see...
There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know. And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated.
Every time I see Dollman, I think of Spaceballs. Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. That's why I was chuckling before. I can't deliver the lines as well as Rick Moranis. I'm sorry. What do we got? We got some new shit. The new glasses. That are lame. Lame. Let's go check out my new book. Moby Dick. Read book. Who's that?
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Yeah, let's do it.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son? Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents. With this right hand of mine.
What?
It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain.
Little inside joke, Kojima.
You want to hear the story?
Sure. I guess.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time.
That's impressive.
In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it.
Okay.
A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say.
I was just about to ask what the crane was for, and now I know.
We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this?
Ugh.
I think she's pregnant.
I wouldn't touch that.
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
What? Why is there a code to get out of your crane? Ow! That looked like it hurt. Oh shit.
And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
Why is there a flying cat? Did I know about the flying cat already? I don't remember the flying cat.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that
did that come
attacked
from?
after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Flying demon tar cat. Because why not? I don't even know what to do with all that information. Okay, let's look in this again. What's new over here? Oh. Yeah, sure. Alright. Get my stamina back up. I don't need to watch him drink the actual cans. There we go. Alright. This game just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
So is this the
corpse disposal? One.
other Lou's parent introduction? I don't understand. I'm sure it'll explain it later, but as much as this game will make sense after explaining everything. Alright, what's next? Facility features, private room, VR training. I don't want to do VR training. How am I doing with time? I think this seems like a good enough place to leave off. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, system save. Yeah, we did need save. Okay, so that is another episode of Death Stranding. Welcome back, everybody. So glad to be back. So glad to be doing it. So glad this is finally working, I hope. I guess. I just got to edit the video and get it up there. But yeah, I'm glad to be back playing this game. I love all the new stuff they've added to it with the monorail and the different vehicles, and the fact that you can, instead of just unlocking like Level 2 has more battery. You can actually unlock the parts that give vehicles more battery, more armor, presumably. I don't know what else is going to be there, but that's very cool. The new weapons are a lot of fun. A shotgun with a grenade launcher attached is pretty cool. I like the sniper rifle. It's actually, I don't know why, but of all the like shooter games I've played, this one has the most satisfying sniper rifle. I don't know if it's the audio, I don't know if it's the way it shoots, the way you can kind of see your bullet travel to the target or what, but I enjoy it. I like it. It's a good sniper rifle. The story continues to be bonkers as hell. Suddenly there's a flying tar cat demon thing. I don't know what that was all about. I don't remember seeing that before. That seems new to me. Did I miss it from before or during the introduction? I don't know. Higgs is back again as the big bad. I kind of knew that already just from some of the trailers that I watched. I remember hearing his voice and the way he talked, and I knew he was going to be that red guy, but that was a very cool like entrance thing where all his dudes come up and he's in this casket thing, and then he summons this freaking like I wish you guys had seen my original reaction to that, because I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, they've upped the game, or they've upped their game on the boss designs. Is that what you want to call it? I don't know. Character design. Anyways, the audio is good. The music is all on point. This is such an amazing game. The Japanese video game industry has not even just video games. The Japanese media in general has really cornered the market on the whole apocalyptic end of the world, let's fuck with people's minds sort of thing. Yeah, I am eager to see where the story goes from here. I know there's a lot of like delivery grinding stuff you can do. I don't know that I'll do that all on camera, just because it's a bunch of running around back and forth delivering packages, and I know that was kind of boring for people, especially with the first one. This game has done a good job of making all of the, like, it kind of starts you off at the beginning, and yes, you're running and you're stumbling, but it gives you the technology quicker to smooth things out and make it more interesting. I mean, there's a monorail and mines and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what else happens. It looks like there's a lot of zones in Australia to unlock. So I don't know if the game I presume it takes place mostly in Australia. I could be wrong. Oh, Mexico, I guess, is part of it too. I like that there's different, it's not just, I don't know, the first one, the environments all kind of felt the same-ish, whereas this has kind of different feeling biomes. There's like forest, mountain, rocky terrain, kind of deserty sort of stuff, so that's cool. The like tar creatures, the little ones that just like make it a pain in the ass to walk across a fucking sandbar, that's new. The little spider ones that are up in the rocky hills, from previous video, spider looking things, yeah. Apparently grenades do good work on them. So anyways, yes, I am back. DinoDarenGaming is resuming as of right now that I've got all the new bumps kind of smoothed out, I hope, with audio and video and whatever. We're going to carry on with Throwback Thursday. I'm going to return to Final Fantasy 4. And the reason I hesitate is because when I grew up playing it, it was 2 on the Super Nintendo, so I had to think about it for a second, but it's Final Fantasy 4. I will be carrying on with that. Crafter Day Saturday. I might throw in a video or two of that occasionally. Not every Saturday, but maybe every 2 or 3 Saturdays I'll throw one up. But yeah, I have a huge backlog of games that I've been eager to play, but I wanted to share my first time playing them with you guys. So I've been saving them and trying not to play them. So I'm excited to be back up and running so that I can visit some of those other games. Of course, right now I'm going to be focusing on Death Stranding 2 for now. Probably just do one game at a time for the time being. Just because switching back and forth, you lose track. Because a lot of the games I'm going to play are story-based games. And so if I'm switching back and forth, I might lose track of what's going on in one game, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm old and my memory's not what it used to be. So it's better to just plug through a game at a time. So that's what I'm going to do. So thank you all, my 20 plus subscribers who've stuck it out for the last 10 months with no new content. I apologize. I finally got the space. The lighting's pretty decent. I got my posters up. I think I need to get one for the middle. I don't know if Displate does like a horizontal one, but I'll have to look into that and get one for right in this space above my head here to just kind of fill out the background. I might also eventually, once I get things kind of tidied up some more, push back, like camera and TV wise, move it that way so that I'm farther away from the wall so I can have more shit showing off in the background. Because I got like some cool Lego builds that I can throw up on a shelf or whatever. Like there's a shelf right here, but I don't know. Right now I'm good. Apparently my little wall illuminators that were orange that made the wall look like it was on fire went out at some point and I didn't even notice. So I'm gonna have to charge those up for next time. And so yeah, thanks again for joining me. Hope you're enjoying the channel. If you are, you can hit the like and subscribe or whatever you want to do. Leave comments, please, only positive comments. I've only been doing this for a little while and I've already got one negative comment about Dragon Age Veilguard. It's just games, man. They're either enjoyable or they're not. Oh, I was doing that game. I don't know if I'll return to it because I wasn't. There was things I was enjoying, but there's things I wasn't. Nothing to do with all the controversy around it. I don't care, wokeness, whatever. I don't care about any of that. Just the game itself. I didn't like the way it played. So I don't know. I might revisit it, but for now, I'm sticking with Death Stranding 2 because I love this game. And I want to keep going with it. So that is where we at. Thank you once again for coming back. I love you all. Have a great day.